What is up? My name is Matt. Welcome to Diggin. Today I am super excited to get back in the dirt. We are out of the water for the year. Maybe not for the year, but pretty close. We're going to find some awesome relics today, and we're going to teach you a little something along the way. So if you like this kind of stuff, reach down there, click that subscribe button. If you haven't already, consider hitting that like button. Let's go find some relics, and let's go learn something. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, that feels good. My first relic out the dirt. That's a Civil War period bucking ball. A little sprue mark on it. It's a nice little relic. Sounded great. Let's go. So today what we're going to be talking about is search patterns. I see a lot of people go out and they wander around fields and do all this sort of thing with no real methodical thought about how they are going to search an area. So let's get right into that. The first search pattern I'm going to talk about is what I call the wanderer. You got a big field behind you, you don't have any clue where to go, and you just go out and wander. Just meander all over. Now that's a really good search technique, even though it takes zero thought to allow you to find a concentration of relics or coins or whatever you're looking for. What I prefer to do is I prefer to go towards the hills in a large field or a big open area and think about places where people would congregate. Now if that doesn't work out, I will be a wanderer myself, and you can find me perusing in and out of big areas, woods, fields with no particular rhyme or reason. Sometimes you can get lucky and stumble into some of those places. So that's the first search pattern, the one. All right, I've been playing with some settings on the machine a little bit, and I first got my really good deep signal, so I have a feeling that's going to be good. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Do you see it? Look at that. First Civil War bullet fired of the fall season. That is awesome. That's got a real funky mushroom to it, like it hit something backwards. There we go. I'm excited. I like these settings. Hopefully they'll help me with more bullets and some deeper targets. So that one was about 12 inches in the ground. So let's go. After the wanderer, I like to go into what I call the circle pattern. The circle pattern allows you, and we're going to show you a video of Jerry circling up after recovering a target. It allows you to take a single target and move into a concentration by creating a circle all the way around it and expanding out from that. This pattern works really well in conjunction with the wanderer, because once you wander into an area, it'll allow you to identify a hotbed of targets, and then if you want, you can go into the next pattern. Now if you find a target in the circle pattern or the spiral pattern, say you find your next target here, you continue to do the same thing, and what you create is a large overlapping area. If you find a target here, you continue to do the same thing. Now what you're going to do is you're going to thoroughly cover these center areas, but you will not have to grid if you do the search pattern in a high concentration of targets. Another deep one. It didn't sound a lot different than that. There it is right there. I can see the back of it. Right there. What do we got? Nice fired bullet. That was alright. That was pretty far down there. That's a pinpointer right there. So about, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches over top of pinpointer. That's good. It's good, man. We're getting the hang of this again. I can know what I'm doing. Familiar to a lot of people. It is called gridding. And basically, like everything else, all you do is you draw straight lines in and over a certain search area, and then you go back and forth. And it's extremely methodical, extremely well thought out. Some people will use markers like buckets or flags to help them continue in that straight line so that they are overlapping everything as best as possible. and it is very, very good for systematically dismantling a site. That said, it can be very boring, because if you are not staying in those lines, you're going to miss something. But it also means you may have to go through areas that aren't so productive till you get back to the productive areas. Now, I like gridding, but I like to add an extra step. If I'm going to draw a square box and I'm going to fill that up with square lines, I like to come back on a diagonal. Oftentimes you'll find coins or artifacts are on edge or off angle that even going over them in two directions may not give you a good sound, and you may need that third direction to make that target come alive in the ground based off of the angle it's sitting, whether it's vertical or a little canted to one side or the other. So I've been in the cornfield, kind of wandered my way in here, and I've used the circle technique from here, and I made it all the way around, and I just found my first drop Confederate bullet. That is a Confederate Gardner. Really nice shape. You can still see the black in the bottom, and that's from the powder. So maybe there's a button in here. That was pretty deep. I think it was pretty much out of the reach of most machines, but I'm excited to have that one. So maybe we'll find something rare in here. That's a beautiful bullet right there. That may be dropped. Yes, it is. Awesome. So that is great. Anyway, without the risk of running this too long, I hope this helped you. I hoped it goes to show, use different types of search patterns, and really it takes a combination of all of the different types of search patterns there are. I just touched on a couple of them, but I hope it gave you a little bit of help, maybe some inspiration to go out and make your own search pattern, to use your own head and find more relics like this. Until next time, my name is Matt. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe and click that like button if you like this video. Subscribe for more content like this. Till then, we'll see you right here in the cornfield.